who got their camera back? Spoiler alert, it's me. It's me. This is not chapters 5 through whatever of Matched, but it is an introduction to the world of the society in which Matched took place because Mackenzie had some confusion. So I'll be explaining the basic ins and outs of the society. It's in the future, and if you're just reading lightly into the plot, then it's really just kind of a love triangle story set in a dystopian future, which is great. But I think the more important parts of the story are about the cultural aspects of how the world is different from ours and stuff like that. So basically, it's total all-controlling society, but it makes people feel like they have a lot of freedom. Everyone is equal, more or less. Everyone has a house and a family, and everything is good for them. It's really strict because you're either at school or later at your job or home, and then you have a couple hours of free time every day. And it's really strictly controlled, but people are fine with it because it's all they've ever known. So there are these 3 pills. There's a blue one, there's a green one, and there's a red one. And they all do different things. When you're a child, your parents hold them for you. When you're older, as you grow up and start becoming a teenager and an adult, they start to give you all of the pills. The first one you get is the blue one, and it gives you nutrients, so in some instance, if you need it, it'll give you nutrients to live in case there's no food. The second one is the green one, which is an anxiety pill. It calms you down. You get that one later when you're like a teenager. And then the third one is the red one. No one knows what the red one does. It's a mystery, and I'm not going to spoil you because it does come into play. Everything is so highly regulated, so it makes your life kind of perfect. For normal citizens who are living in the society, they start to figure out what job they are going to get sorted into. They go to different places, kind of like an internship. They work at the different places and do like menial tasks and stuff to figure out where they're going to work. When you turn 17, you get to go to the banquet. It's really special. At your banquet, the girls get to pick this fancy dress to wear for one night. They only get it for the night, and then they have to bring it back because they can't be keeping this luxurious thing because then they'll want more luxury. And just give them a taste of it. Just a taste. And then they go back to their normal stuff because then they'll always remember that night and it was perfect and they were beautiful and there was this amazing food. And so it gives them like something to work for in life, you know? They stare at the screen and then a live stream from another town comes up. Most of the time it shows you your match, which is the person who has been chosen to marry you. It's dating, but it's like highly regulated by the government. Most people are normal citizens that go about their life and it's all great and happy and highly regulated, but they don't know that. They're completely content with doing their thing, being controlled. But some people, there are always going to be people who do crime, and they are aberrations who do minor crimes, and they are kind of revoked of best citizenship perks. They can't get married, and they're kind of like shunned a little bit because people are like, oh, they're an aberration. That's awkward. Guys, let's not really talk to them. Oof. And then anomalies, you know what the definition of anomaly is. It's a person who stands out among the rest. It is a person who has done really bad crime, and they are basically like the worst criminals, and you don't want to be an anomaly. Like if you have a certain number of infractions. What happened to Kai is really confusing, and you'll start to understand it as you read the book. But the society is kind of like Panem, where it's like there are all these different cities everywhere, and then over there, that way, there's just this land. There are towns there. People used to do farming and stuff, agriculture, because that's where all the fertile land is. But since it's the future, they don't need that because everything is like chemically produced. Everyone just started kind of moving to all the cities. You'll find out when you read the book. Also, what the society has done in the past, they thought that culture was too cluttered, and so they narrowed everything down to the 100 best of everything. The 100 best songs, the 100 best poems, the 100 best everything. What has happened is they've narrowed it down, so there are only 100 left of all of the cultural items. They've chosen them carefully so no one gets any ideas about rebelling or thinking differently from the society, and it's all very, very carefully done. There are illegal poems and stuff out there. This is getting very, very complicated. I hope you understand a little bit more about the world in which Cassia Reyes lives. I will come to you later with the chapters that I'm reading. Bye!